Hey everybody, looks like we've got a starting of a good house full tonight. We've got Mike Sampson, who was first in. Hi Mike, or Sampy. Scott Swift, howdy. Miss Joy cooking, or is she gonna be here soon? We got Poppy the Good Troll in the house.
Uh-oh, there's jailbait and tackle outdoors too.
Yeah. Jailbait and tackle's here for the nachos, y'all.
Bobby 1D.
Yeah, got Bobby 1D in the house.
Troll.
Yeah.
Hey, Krista.
And kind of country in the house. Hey, Krista. I hope you're doing good, hon. I know you have had a lot on you. And you are constantly in our prayers. And well, you tell Brian we love him.
Brian, if you can hear us, we love you, boy.
Definitely. If you can hear us, we love you, son. And we've got you in our prayers. Say how you were offered was cheese whiz. I got me cheese. I'm talking about it's my homemade cheese sauce in there. I still got some. That's good stuff, y'all. Oh, man.
Still got some of that cheese made up?
Yeah, it's in the refrigerator. I was thinking we might have some of that after the live tonight.
Sound good to me.
Oh, y'all, I fixed some cook. I did some cooking yesterday. Yeah, we love us, Brian, at Wanderer Arts and Adventures. We miss videos. Hey, Miss Joy. Y'all, I did some cooking yesterday. Oh, my goodness gracious. I fixed my signature dish for full-blown country. And that's coming out Monday.
Oh, man.
I tell y'all what. Oh, my goodness gracious. That was so good. And I fixed something else for another video that's coming out Wednesday.
Y'all gonna want to see that.
And I'm just going to flat out tell y'all. I outdid myself on these two videos. I think I really did because, oh, my goodness gracious. Everything was so good. So y'all really going to have to check out those. Yeah, oh, yeah, Gary, I'm sure you do love those signature dishes. You're the one that recommended I do them. Making sure I don't miss anything. Oh, Miss Joy. Yours and Mr. Scott's is next month. I'm sitting here. I've been having to write my recipes down because I tell y'all what, it was suggested I make a recipe book out of my signature dishes. And I'm going to do that. I'm writing all my recipes down on what I did and how I did it. And just coming up with things. I'm trying.
Later.
Hi, Anita. Oh, thank you for dropping in and saying hi. At least you come in.
Sound like she's going to be listening. She just ain't going to be able to talk.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't blame you. Atlanta traffic is terrible.
I'm saying, yeah, Krista, Brian's got a long fight ahead of him. He really does. But you know what? He can do it.
As long as he's fighting, that's all that matters.
I'm going to tell you right now, there was a lady that my mama helped take care of when I was a teenager after my stepdad died. She had a stroke like that. She had been paralyzed basically from the neck down. And she couldn't even really talk. She had a feeding tube and everything. And she got to the point where she could, with rehab and everything, she could move a little. But her husband and son brought her home, and they hired private nurses, which means they could afford that. They hired people to come in and take care of her, and they hired my mom to clean house for them, and she did some things. But it got to the point that lady got better and got to the point that she was able to get around and do things for herself. And we heard that a few years after that, her husband died. Tractor turned over on him in a pond. But anyway, it just show, you can come back from a stroke like that. It takes a lot of perseverance, though. It really does.
Well, it takes that, and it just takes time to see what's going to be.
That's it.
That's one of the things I say. Time tells all things.
And I have some decals in production, and we'll get some to you when completed and paid for. Well, thank you very much, Gary. You know, I got my board here. I put stuff on. Yeah, Miss Joy, I hate driving in Atlanta. I've never driven in Atlanta, but I don't like the traffic there. I've ridden through there. I've never driven in Dallas because I've never been to Texas. I don't like driving in Birmingham. I don't like driving in Huntsville, Alabama. I will do it. Piggy don't like driving in Huntsville. So that if we go there, that's me. I have to do that. I'm not big on driving around Nashville. I will drive in Chattanooga anytime. That don't bother me.
What I saw of Huntsville looked like somebody with ADHD designed that.
Oh, Chris, I bet he is ready to go home. I bet he is. Yeah. But, get back to what I was saying. Miss Joy, yours and Scott's signature dishes are going to be next month. And I've already got the recipe for those. And those are two I'm truly looking forward to doing too, because all these dishes, it's not stuff that I've actually seen recipes for. These are things that I thought up and tried to make original for me and what I would do. So driving into Hi, Linda Peterson. Driving into big cities is not so hard. I'm in a sports car with super dark windows though, so that's kind of disconcerting. Driving in sports cars, forget it for me. I used to be a sporty driver. I wouldn't mind. I've had my fair share. One speeding ticket. One was enough. But I just soon drive my little 4-door sedan that we got, or drive my van. And one of these days.
I just don't have to no more.
Yeah, I just, if I have to, I can. I don't mind driving, to keep up with traffic and things like that. But there's times that with my vision being the way it is right now, that I have a hard time seeing. So if I'm driving during the daytime, I definitely have to have my sunglasses on. And I rarely drive at night anymore. But, hey, that's okay. We all have our own things that we do. We all have everything that's that works for us.
If you ever ride with me and I tell you to hang on to your panties, just close your eyes and deal with it.
He tells you to hang on to your panties. Make sure you strapped into your seat belt and you got something to hold on to. So Scott, say you drive like an old lady. Well, sometimes we have to.
Well, Joy, ain't she?
That's what she said. She said, I am an old lady.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's right. There ain't a thing wrong with it. Hey, Claire, welcome in.
Oh, Lord, Claire. You going to be all right?
Hopefully you didn't get hurt too bad. So I know you said you're a little sore, but hopefully you didn't break nothing. Panoramics. Nada says that car she's driving has a panoramic sunroof on it. So after it gets dark, she's probably going to open that up and enjoy the stars. You do that, sister. Well, Claire, I hope you ain't hurt too bad, hon. But yeah, I'm the world's worst. I used to drive fast. I'd be going 55, 60, 70 in a 35. It didn't bother me. Now, if speed limit says 55, I go 55. I plan on doing that, Linda. I plan on making the signature recipe cookbook. It'll be a while because I want to make sure I have plenty of recipes to put in it.
You can go ahead and start working on the format for the cookbook itself.
Yeah.
Start getting the recipes you've already gotten to put in it.
I'm gonna,
and then just fill it up.
Yeah. But what I was saying about speeding, like I said, now, if the speed limit's 55, I go 55. If it says 35, I try to go between 35 and 40. But
I usually try to go 5 under. I ain't in no hurry.
That's all right. We got the point. We ain't in no hurry. But we get these people that ride our bumpers. We'll be out on the highway, going the speed limit or 5 over, and they'll be riding our bumper with an empty lane beside us and won't get over. So what I do, I slow down. Because if you're going to hit me, you're going to pay for my car. I don't care.
I call them like that butt humpers.
Yeah. Set my cruise control for 3 miles above the speed limit. Exactly where I stay. I don't care if people try to run me over. That's where I stay. Yeah. I mean, I don't set the cruise control on mine. I've got cruise control on it. But
the craziest ones that get me, they'll come flying up on you. Now get over into the other lane to pass you, then get right back over in front of you, and then get right off at the exit or the next turn right in front of you.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You couldn't have waited 2 seconds for me to be past that road.
If you ain't going 100, get off the highway, the cops pass you. Oh, Lord goodness. Well, if I have my choice, I don't drive a highway or, well, interstate or freeway, something like that. I'll drive like a local 4-lane highway or something like that. And I'll drive country roads and back roads, but I don't do interstate anymore.
We stopped freeway.
Yeah, we stopped doing freeway.
Joe may wants to know how many stickers you got on your motor.
Right now, counting. Now, this is counting mine and Piggy's. I've got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 13 counting mine and Piggy's. So I've got 11 stickers from people that have sent them to me. And let's say I've got an LG Bass daytime. I got an LG Bass nighttime. Full-blown country. I've got Sunfish King. I actually have another Sunfish King, but we're going to put it on Piggy's board when we get it made. I've got a Backwoods Mindset limited edition. Got Scott Swift right next to Piggy. And I've got Catfishing with Cause next to mine. We got Central Valley Adventures. I've got Mike's Fishing Home. And I got Catching Them Fish. And y'all, these two right here were the very first ones that we got. Piggy won these on Mike's Fishing Home giveaway. Catching Them Fish, and Mike sent us one of his when he did. And then we got a Danny Stone Outdoors that we won off of one of Avid's lives.
I bet it does, Anita. That'd be rough. I find a way to get ahead of them, get going. If at all possible.
Yeah. Get 18. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, y'all know, Anita, that as far as the 18-wheeler is concerned, they don't bother me. I'd rather have an 18-wheeler 3 foot off my bumper than have somebody in just a regular car or truck. Because 99% of the time, I'm not saying 100%, but 99% of the time, those truck drivers know what they're doing more than people in a car or truck do.
That's it.
Well, y'all know me. I've got some trivia questions.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, wow. I'll have to catch up on Danny's videos. Danny Stone is a hoot, y'all. He really is. Okay. First trivia question for the night. Let's see. What are the names of the Rice Krispies mascots? Hey, Kickapoo. Miss LaDonna. Miss LaDonna, I got a video coming out tomorrow, and you're going to be tagged in it. Kickapoo Crafty Cats. Everybody needs to watch my Sunday snippets tomorrow, y'all. Y'all see what Miss LaDonna sent me. You got it, Miss Joyce. Snap, crackle, and pop. Those were my favorite cartoon characters growing up because they were the ones that had the cereal.
That's it.
Yeah, you're right, Anita. I just, like I said, we stopped doing interstate a while back. It's been, oh my goodness, what, 2 years at least? Or more? I think the last time we got on the interstate was when we met our little sis Batesy and her family up in Chattanooga. And we went up across the dam on the interstate.
Trying to help Maddie find a dress.
Yeah, we were trying to help. Well, we went with them while Maddie looked for a dress. That's her daughter. She was on for a prom dress. And she's been out of school now. Yeah, wound up buying online. And she's been out of school now for 2-3 years. So it's been that long since we've been on the interstate, and we don't live that far from the interstate.
Yeah. She's why I'm working on what I'm working on right now.
Oh yeah, strains and sprains are definitely, for me, worse than a broken bone, because broken bones, they can set them and you can put something on them. But when you have a strain or a sprain, you just pretty much have to live with it. Y'all, I'm just making sure I ain't missing no comments here. I'm fixing to change this so I can read this. There we go. Pop out chat. Maybe I can read the chat's better, y'all. But yeah, I just don't do interstate, huh? I'm to that point. Y'all, I got a new label for my rub. Renamed it. I got several of these already made up. I don't know. I'm hoping y'all can see that. It says Piggy's the Rub.
That's fairly decent.
And I even got a...
Put your hand directly behind the bottle. Like that right there.
Like that.
Not like... No, put it directly behind.
Oh. Piggy said hold it like that right there.
And allow that thing time to focus in on it.
That's the ingredient list on the back.
All I'm saying is glare.
Yeah, I think it's just light up above it. It's glaring off that white label. But I made up them new labels for that.
I turn that light off for a second and show it.
All right, Chris. So thank you for stopping in.
All right, Krista. You tell them we rooting for him. Just
Most
take his
definitely.
time.
Most definitely. All right. You move this thing around and it goes from live chat to top chat in a heartbeat. You missed stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see. I actually wrote down 30 questions for tonight so I could get some in. So Piggy's getting famous on his honey-do list channel, huh? Well, that's not really a honey-do list. That's a piggy-do list, because a lot of those things are things that Piggy chooses to do, not what I ask him to do. Because now the mixer stand, that's something that I designed, and I did help him with it a little bit, but he finished it out for me. And my cooking center is what I call it, where I have my cooktop. I designed that, and I helped him build that. And my island that sits behind me.
Most of that.
Yeah. The one that sits behind me that has my ice maker and my air fryer on it, where I'm working on my other little island. I designed that and made it. Me and Piggy made it. And then the island that I work on most of the time is an old microwave cart with a countertop on it. We had a piece of countertop that was given to us, and we trimmed that up to where we could put it on there. And that's something that we had discussed, figured out how we were going to do it, and Piggy and I put it together. And then I've got a metal hutch in the kitchen from, I think, 1940s, 1950s that Piggy cleaned up and painted. And I've got a baker's rack in there that he cleaned up and painted. So, these are things that we've done for extra space and to have extra storage in my kitchen. Because, y'all, when we first got together, thank you, Linda. Oh, I know that, Gary. Yeah. Piggy will tell you flat out, I don't have a honey-do list for him. I don't.
Piggy, I know you're a bait and tackle. That's why I take it to get fun.
Tracy, I knew I'd miss somebody coming in. I'll be running my mouth, of course.
Hi, Tracy.
Have you tried that chore soap yet, Tracy? I know you said you liked the rub. I just wonder if you tried the chore soap and what you thought of it, if you have. But yeah, Yeah, Piggy, he's all about me having a kitchen that I can work in. Because when we first got together and I got everything situated, I had 2 square foot of counter space that I could work on. And that's simply because of the way everything's laid out. And I had to have storage space for everything. So part of my countertop was used as storage space. And where my island or the island that has the ice maker and stuff like, where that is now used to be where the stove and refrigerator was. And right next to the stove area there at the sink is the 2 square foot of counter space that I had to work on. And I also had a small portion of a dining table or kitchen table that I would use. But I had stuff on it. Very small portion. So y'all would have laughed if y'all had seen us trying to work around each other in there.
Bumping butts trying to do stuff.
Amen, Anita. It was rough. Anita saw it before we did all this.
Knows.
She came up and helped me with my wedding when Peggy and I got married. She came up, I think it was on Thursday, and spent Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night with me, and went home on Sunday. But she knows I had no room in that kitchen to work. And like she said, it was nothing to be proud of. But what I've got now, it is. I love my kitchen now. Oh, wow. I'm glad you like that soap, Tracy. It is. And I tell you what, if you're ever interested in the bath soaps or bath gels or anything like that, just check her out on her website. It's BrazosValleySoaps.com. She's got some of the best soap out there. I love Rachel.
If you've got special skincare needs, she
Yeah.
can take care of that. She's got degrees in microbiology. She's kind of high up there in that stuff.
Sorry, y'all, I had to be drinking my tea. I'm getting a little dried out. Oh, well, y'all, looks like it's time for trivia question number 2. And some of y'all might know it, some of you might not. I don't know. If y'all wonder, Charlie's been in my lap and he just now got down. What turns a plain martini into a dirty martini? And I'll be honest with you, I didn't know because I don't drink martinis. Never have. Got rained out today, so worked on videos.
Might know. Jailbait and Tackle might know.
Yeah. Jailbait and Tackle got rained out today. Oh, no. Well, at least you got to work on some videos, and you got to price your new merch. So, yep, Scott, you're right. Olive. It says adding olive juice to a martini will turn it into a dirty martini.
I know Scott would know that.
Anita got it too. Olive juice, yeah.
I figured she'd know it too.
Yeah. But like I said, I didn't know that. I didn't know what it was. I just knew that you have different styles and different ways makes them a different type. You know, you have dry martinis, regular martinis, dirty martinis. I've even seen chocolate martinis and
shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. James Bond. Yeah. Okay. While we're at it, we'll go ahead with number 3. Where was the cheeseburger born? I didn't know this one either, but I like me a good cheeseburger, y'all.
Yep.
I love it. Instead of Piggy Piggy, come out Peggy Peggy. That's funny. So what are you trying to say about her, Anita? just that you would know.
That's all right, Wendy. Last night on Mike's called me Puggy instead of Piggy.
Now, Joy, honey, it wasn't New York. Hi, 12 Stone. Welcome in.
12 Stones Ranch.
No, Poppy wasn't Trenton, New Jersey. Now, the hamburger might have been invented there, but it wasn't the cheeseburger. Wasn't Cincinnati. Oh, well, that would have been my guess, Gary, on the farm. Yeah, on the cow farm. Hey, Misplaced Country Girl, don't worry about being late. You stopped in?
Never.
Yeah. Well, in Iowa, I figured Scott would know this one.
Never know. Joy might know it. She just holding back.
Like I said, I was kind of shocked when I saw it. It wasn't California. But I will give you a hint. It is a western state. So, and that's what threw me, is the one it was. Not Atlanta, wasn't Chicago, Illinois. You got it, Scott, Colorado. I had a feeling you might know that one. That's what threw me, because I would have expected Texas or, well, definitely would have expected Texas or New Mexico or someplace like that, or like say New York or New Jersey, but no. The sun is cooking over here in Texas. I bet it is. I watched Mike's, and I remember Miss Joyce saying it's supposed to be the third layer of hell there today. That'd be hot. Now I would have figured probably Nevada too, because of the casinos and stuff that serve food, but 103 right now. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, it was Colorado where the cheeseburger was invented. I thought that was pretty neat. Okay, I'm marking off the questions I've asked, so I'll know. What is it out here, Piggy?
What?
Temperature outside right now?
80.
It's 80 degrees here, y'all. I ain't complaining. Yeah. I can handle the hot heat better than I can the cold. But if I have my choice, as long as it stays between 75 and 90, I'm good. I prefer that personally, but
I think 75 to 85 would be normal.
yeah. But I'll be honest with you. If I got an air conditioner, I'm going to stay inside under my air conditioning. That's just how I am, how I roll. Hey, if I could send y'all my 80-degree temp, I would, because I know it gets hot. Scott says 60. Oh, man.
Well, Scott came from some cold regions. He can handle that colder weather.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to could handle the cold. I could, but when I was a kid and teenager, I'd be wearing shorts out in 40, 50 degree weather. It didn't bother me. I loved it, walking barefoot.
I used to. Before I went to the Marines, I used to be able to handle cold weather out here, no problem. Be 30, 32 degrees, I'd have my jacket thrown over my shoulder. I went to the Marine Corps, spent 4 years in 29 Palms, California, desert area. If it's 75 degrees, I can handle it if there's no breeze. If there's 75 or under with a breeze, I got me a jacket on.
George Ray, welcome in. Thank you for stopping in to see us.
Fishing the dream.
That's right, fishing the dream. Miss Joy, I've heard about people feeding frozen corn and ice and stuff to their chickens in really hot weather to help them. And I've heard of people making ice blocks and stuff for dogs and their other animals. Check out the Cow Farmers Market online. That's where I'm going. Okay, I'll do that, Miss Anita. Yeah, if I did gardening, I did it in the early part of the day, or else after 6 o'clock in the evening. That's when I would do it. Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely inside when it gets really hot. I'll take Charlie out, but that's about it. Yeah, that's mine. Charlie's in the house. Kitty cats come in and out. They go in and out. They like it outside during the warm weather. I think I don't remember it ever being that cold where I lived, but then again, I was raised in the South here. I was raised in North Alabama. And I know I don't want to have to walk to school and something like that. I wouldn't want any child to have to walk to school and something like that. No. My mama told me about having to walk to school in the rain and things like that. But
I'd probably do about anything to keep them having to do that.
I just say, it's okay, I don't need an education. And that's truthfully, I would not need an education at all. Because I ain't getting out walking in that kind of weather. Our little bit walks outside during the heat of the day. She prefers it out there. But
Well,
then
it's
again,
summertime.
yeah.
There's stuff to be hunted.
We got her in the wintertime. She was dropped off as a stray. She was a stray. Somebody dropped her off. And she was starving, and Piggy started feeding her. And this was probably the coldest winter we had in a long time. And we were going to put a place outside for her because we had another cat at that time. We didn't know if she would accept her. And it just got so cold. And I told Piggy, I said, we're just going to have to let her come in because I'm not having her freeze to death out there.
I wasn't going to be able to make her a shelter in time enough to keep her warm enough. And it was already bitter cold, and we're supposed to have a colder front coming through, going to make it even more bitter cold.
Right. And so I told Piggy, I said, open the door for her, let her in. He opened the door, and she backed up and looked like, all right, what y'all doing? Y'all been keeping me out. Now, why you letting me in?
Right.
But we let her in, and she didn't go out for over 3 months. She used the litter pan. She ate. She stayed in the house. She said it's too cold to go outside.
That's it.
Y'all, my nose itching again. Somebody think about coming to visit me.
Hope not.
Well, the only one's close enough. I hope not too, yeah? Well, unless it's Mr. Tommy, but, he's always welcome to come visit. Oh, man. I tell you, I ain't no way I ought to walk to school. Like I said, my mama told me about walking to school, and which growing up, they caught the school bus and other things, and they had to walk and do other things. But that was back in the day when they had things a lot harder than we got them today. That's for sure.
Look at Miss Place Country Girl in there flirting, fishing, drink.
Miss Place Country Girl, you better not let Miss Tinkerbell catch you flirting with him. Miss Tinkerbell will get you. Huh?
There you go.
George Ray and Tinkerbell, yeah, Mr. Fish in the Dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tinkerbell might get a little upset about that.
Besides, Fish and Dream have a long way to come take her fishing anyway, considering he's over in the UK.
Oh, is that where they're at?
He's in the UK. Tinkerbell's in Hong Kong. I know, Miss Place Country Girl. I know it's all in fun. Oh, man.
I had to give you a hard time.
Scott says he used to work in that kind of weather. I tell y'all what,
Scott, my hat's off to you.
Now, y'all, I have walked. Take it back. I have walked during the wintertime with snow and ice on the ground. I don't know how much it actually equals out to, but it was 19 blocks from where I worked to where I lived. And I got a ride to work that morning because my car had messed up. Well, the person I got a ride from got off before I did, and I had to work over. I wound up walking, and it was probably about, I want to say a good 20 degrees outside, cold for me. And I had on my work shoes, my work clothes, and a jacket, and that was it. And I walked home. I about froze to death. I don't know if Piggy's watching it or not. I saw it come up, but I hadn't got around to it. I've been busy doing my other stuff.
What we're looking at.
Misplaced Country Girl asked if you'd watched her enchilada video.
No, I ain't got a chance to yet. I got so many I'm watching and haven't tried to catch up on. I'll get to it. Between that and working on this project I'm working on.
So, yeah, I know I'm missing comments, y'all, and I apologize. Oh, I know you love being outside, Anita. Miss Anita likes to garden, too.
One day we'll We'll have us a garden.
Yeah, Gary Pooch is a good guy. He really is at Full Blown Country.
Y'all make the tackle Pooch as good as they come.
He's good as gold. He really is. I think the world of Pooch. And I met him just like I did you in Backwoods Mindset. We were on a live. He was in a live one night, and we got to talking, and that's how we met him. Just like we met you in Backwoods Mindset.
Yeah, Pooch is as good as they come.
Yeah, 12 Stones. That's where I saw him. I think the first time was in Backwoods Mindset. I met a lot of people on here from Backwoods Mindset and from Mike's Fishing Home. Trying to think, I know there's some others that I've met some off of from Scott's Lives and from Facebook. I met a lot of people from Facebook. All I know, it seems like it's taking forever for videos to upload today. I uploaded my signature dish, and I uploaded the one I'm doing for Wednesday, and then I uploaded Sunday snippets, and it took them all a long time. So he had to ride 10 miles on a buffalo to school one room. Make us go to school. Well, hey, you never know. He might have had to do that at least once. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna get to a couple more trivia questions real quick.
Anderson, I'd say your daddy was an older generation, and I wouldn't put no doubts on that.
Yeah, I think mine is just, I don't know what it is. I mean, we've got good internet connection, and it's not as hot here as it is in other places. And the house, I think, is a little bit cooler than it is outside.
Yeah, it's 77 in here. Feel pretty good, actually.
No, Joe Bait and Tackle Piggy doesn't fish. We're wanting to. We might eventually one day go fishing.
It would be hard for me to go fishing.
Yeah.
Joe Bait and Tackle.
Yeah.
See, I'm 100% disabled, nerve damage. I had an injury to the neck. It was a spinal blow. Had 3 discs replaced. Had nerve damage from the spinal cord, from where shards were floating around in the spinal fluid in my spinal column. Come to find out, genetic defect.
Yeah.
My spinal column was much smaller than what it's supposed to be. So those shards had less room to give some space, so it made the sawing action a lot worse.
Yeah.
They didn't expect me to come up off the table and not move back down if I did. So walking is a blessing. Being able to do for myself is a blessing. Yeah, so trying to get on a bank or get stable on a boat or something would be extremely difficult for me.
Yeah, if we go fishing, it's going to have to be somewhere that's got a dock or a pier or something that we can fish off of, because if he tried to get around on the, uneven ground or rocks, he'd fall. And I'm the same way. I'm unsteady most of the time when I'm walking around. I can't walk a straight line.
And if I got a hold of a 5-pounder or heavier fish that was fighting me, yeah, it could cause me to go on over in there with it. I'm not supposed to lift more than 50 pounds if I lift anything. And sometimes that's questionable.
I used to laugh at my granddad. Linda Peterson said it was something to listen to him. It was so funny. I think talking about her dad. I listened to my granddad. He'd tell me stories growing up, and he'd have me rolling. 12 Stone Vineyard Farmhouse is going live at 7 p.m. Central, which would be 8 p.m. our time. And Ken Polk Farm is going to be the guest. I think, isn't Ken Polk Farm from Georgia? I think so.
I have no idea.
Misplaced Country Girl says Piggy makes me giggle. I think Piggy makes everybody giggle. 12 Stone says, hi, Piggy. George Ray said, I ordered some things for live streaming, making videos. I can't wait for him to come in either. I want to be on a live with George Ray. Fishing the dream. Yeah, I've seen some of the docks that y'all showed on y'all's videos, Scott. Have wheelchair access to fishing. Well, don't need the wheelchair access, but it would be helpful to have a ramp because steps are hard. Yeah.
So with the right people, I wouldn't mind hanging around watching fishing going on. 'Cause I'd be cutting up going on with folks.
Yeah. Hi, Buck Williams. Welcome in. Breakfast enchiladas sound good at Misplaced Country Girl. Do it and see how they turn out. I make breakfast tacos, breakfast burritos. Anything's possible. If you can think it up, make it. Go for it.
As far as giggling, that's part of my goal is make people laugh and smile.
Oh, man. Okay, I think, okay. Here. Hey, gotta answer Mother Nature, Gary. Yeah, if I sit in a straight chair like I'm sitting right now, if I sit in one for too long, my feet and legs swell. If I'm up on my feet a lot, my feet and legs swell. But I'm missing 2 lymph nodes, one on my left side, one on my right side in my groin area. They took them out when I had my surgery, had my hysterectomy and stuff, and found out that my left lymph node was 3 of the 5 biopsies they did on it came back positive or malignant. My right one come back benign, but because I'm missing those lymph nodes and the fluids don't drain out of my legs right, I can't.
The fluid regulators are gone.
Yeah, my feet and legs, when they swell, they really swell up really bad. So I have to sit with my feet elevated quite a bit. And like I said, if I'm walking, I have to make sure I'm not walking on hard concrete a lot and standing on hard concrete.
She had her fight with cancer. They took out everything but the kitchen sink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I actually have to, like you said, Linda, I have to lay down too a lot to let my feet and legs just, the swelling and stuff go out. Okay, yeah, you know, I got more trivia questions. What is the official state pie of Florida? Yeah, lipedema, is it lipedema? I know lymphoma ain't nothing to play around with. I'm assuming that lipedema ain't either if it causes a lot of swelling. Buck Williams, right on time with him and Joy Stewart. Key lime. Everybody going key lime pie. I got 3 of them right in a row. Buck Williams, Joy Stewart, and Kickapoo Crafty Cat. And y'all are right. And y'all key lime pie is so good, especially if it's made with real key limes. Linda Camille key lime too, yeah.
Well, Scott comes up with some good ones on his.
Now, my mom didn't have to wear the boot or anything like that, but she was on diuretics because of her health. Man, y'all, my nose is just itching. It's like, go away, people. I don't want that. Don't want nobody knocking on my door.
Man.
Well, thank you, Fishing the Dream. I don't personally think of myself as having an accent, but
well, if he's in the UK, trust me, he can tell you got an accent.
yeah. But I was raised in the southern part of the United States, southeastern, I should say, raised in Alabama. And usually people from the South tend to have a little bit of an accent.
A little.
Well, compared to them northern people, it's got a really bad accent.
That ain't a bad accent.
Well, if you can't understand them, it's bad. I'm sorry. I've heard a lot of people from New York, and New Jersey, and Massachusetts, and Delaware, and, you know, other places like that talking, and I couldn't understand them.
I remember the first time in the Marines, I had a buddy of mine. He was from Massachusetts or somewhere, and he talked about talking to cod in the backyard, going to the bar.
Yeah.
And the first time he said "cutter," he was wanting a quarter, and he said "cutter." I said, "Cutter, what are you talking about?" So
You wanna know?
got me to understand.
Hi, Heather. Welcome in, honey. You're not late. You're on time for you. That's all that matters. Whenever you can get here.
All right, Joe Bacon Tucker, you get you some rest. 4:30 comes awful early.
I'm saying, I'm glad I don't have to do them 4:30 things no more. Thank you for jumping in, Gary. Oh, man.
Heather Lancer.
That's right, Joey. We ain't the ones with accents. Everybody else got an accent.
I ain't got no accent. I'm just a piggy.
Oh, man. Make sure I ain't missing no comments. I've done missed enough comments, y'all. Well,
I got proof y'all ain't nothing but animals. Y'all understand the pig.
thank you so much, Fishing the Dream. I say northern people of New York, they all are different. Brooklyn, Central Park. I know. People from New York, it depends on what borough they're from, depending on what their accent is. If you're in Queens, you have one accent. If you're from Manhattan, you got another accent. If you're from Long Island, you got another accent. I'm like, at least if you're from the South, you kind of sound the same. I mean, kind of. Gary, your accent ain't bad at all. I can understand you. So, as long as I can understand you, I don't consider it bad.
Jimmy, you don't talk bad, son.
Oh,
You talk very well. But that ain't good in this place, country girl.
let's see. So there's no New Orleans, Oklahoma, Texas, Florida. We all got different accents. Well, we do, but it ain't as bad as being from one state and having about 100 different accents. I mean, at least we're all different states with different accents.
There's always going to be some different inflections, no matter who, no matter where, no matter what accent, no matter what language.
Misplaced Country Girl, I can understand you just fine, hon. I lived in Kentucky for 15 years. So, yeah, I got used to that Kentucky accent a long time ago. Now, if you're from Far Eastern Appalachian like Miss Joy, that's an accent all its own. And I love that accent, by the way, Miss Joy. And consider it's not really an accent, that's just Miss Joy talking. But yeah, I've got to the point, I've worked with public for so long when I was working that I heard accents. I just got to the point I started laughing about some of them. Midwest. Yeah.
Besides, that makes it interesting.
That's it.
Everybody sound like me and be boring.
Wind the window down, cut the yep. I can carry you to the store. I had to look at that person for just a second, Miss Joy, but yeah, wind the window
That's
down.
Kind of not surprising with Peterson because they have the most neutral accents.
Yeah. Oh, you're not originally from Kentucky? Okay. Yeah.
Well, then where are you originally from?
I think she might have said something up here. I'm not sure.
Timbuktu?
She's raised in born and raised in Washington.
Well, that's all right. We forgive you.
Full-blown country.
Boo!
Well, I'm glad you made it, Pooch. I was telling them a while ago that I got your signature dish coming out Monday.
Now, Pooch, I'm going to tell you. You're going to wait until after her Wednesday video comes out before you make that meal. You'll understand why when you see them both.
Yeah, if you make the meal, make Wednesdays with it because I cooked it because the one's coming out Wednesday is it wasn't part of the meal. It was something we were going to eat with it, but it was a totally separate dish. And I told Piggy, I said, now I wished I'd added Wednesdays to it to make it that complete meal because, oh my goodness gracious, it went so well with it. It really did.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah. I hope you like it. I really do. Because I tell you what, I think I outdid myself on this one. It turned out so good. Toss Piggy an apple. I'm going to, but it's going to be one I make a video for next week for Brazos Valley Soap signature dish.
This place country girl, I'll allow her to do that as long as she doesn't stuff my mouth with it with a pit nearby.
I ain't gonna do that. Hey, Judy Plaster.
Judy Plaster.
Well, Judy, it seems like you're kind of right in the middle of the heat wave there. Me and Piggy got it at 80, and Miss Joy and them got it at 103. You're sitting at 95, so.
Hey, it can get hot up there in Northern California.
Well, I hope you picked that wallet back up, Booch. I just got finished hitting the local HEB supermarket and dropped my wallet. I believe it because grocery prices are outrageous. Just the simplest things, too, y'all. We went into a little grocery store so I could find what I was looking for. Couldn't find it in the other local little grocery stores. We had one, well, was it one or two bags? 2 bags.
Well, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$30-something for 2 bags. I died. But it was stuff I needed, and I couldn't get it nowhere else. So I got
like I told her, everybody may as well get used to what the prices are and are going to be, because every time certain ones have had power, everything went up, never went back down.
Well, I'm expecting it to be up over 100 this summer once July and August get here, but I thank God right now that it ain't got that high yet. Let's see, last 2 days it's been over 100, Judy says. Went to 3 stores. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't have a problem finding, because I always go to Aldi and buy my butter. And if I can't find it at Aldi, I know they have it at Save-A-Lot. Yeah, I shop at the cheap grocery stores. I do.
Hey, like Ben Franklin said, penny saved is a penny earned.
But there was just some items. Sometimes when I'm creating a dish and making a dish, I know I'm going to have to go to a higher price grocery store to get what I want, especially if I want good quality. And there was one item that I really wanted for this dish that I made for Pooch, that it's only sold in some of the higher price grocery stores in Chattanooga. And I actually had to look up online to see where it was sold at. And then I get to the grocery store and me and Piggy overlook it, and I have to go up to the service desk and say, listen, do y'all have this product? Because y'all said y'all did when I looked it up. So they got somebody to come over and help me find it. By the time that little boy got there, Piggy found it. Hey, Kathy.
If it had been a snake, it'd bit me.
Yeah, it would have me too, because I stood there looking at what was right next to it for 5 minutes, looking all around it. And finally, I'm like, goodness gracious. Yeah, I shop. I buy 99% of my meats I buy at our United Grocery Outlet. And if y'all don't have a UGO, it is basically it's a warehouse discount grocery store, in that a lot of stuff that don't sell at other stores goes there for last sales. I don't buy a lot of canned goods from there. I do buy some cheese and stuff from there, but usually all I buy is my meats and a few other items like my tortillas and things, because I can freeze the tortillas. But that's where I buy about 99% of my meats. And then I shop at Aldi and I get a lot of stuff there, and I shop at Save-A-Lot and get a lot of stuff there. Very rarely do I shop anywhere else, but I do sometimes shop at Food Line and Food City, and those are mid-range grocery stores for me. But Publix and Kroger and Walmart and things like that, that's high price stuff. And if I don't have to walk into a Walmart, I will not walk into a Walmart. And if I don't have to go in Kroger, I won't go in Kroger, though they do have good meats. They really do. Order yeast online. Yeah, everybody's making bread at home.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong.
If I thought we could get away with having some chickens around here, I'd build us a chicken coop.
Yeah, well, I think that's about what the hamburger meat is here, Linda. It's around $3.99 a pound, and that's if you're lucky, because I know if you buy Black Angus, it's over $4 a pound, and that's a lot of times what UGO has, because they have Black Angus Tuesdays. And
Folks, no wonder. Even though it is East Texas, it's still Texas.
I'm saying it's
It
hot.
gets hot there.
So you think your lasagna would be your signature dish?
Oh.
Misplaced country girl. Yeah, I mean, it's got the point. There's a lot of stuff I see about and think about ordering online.
Hey, you gotta go visit the woodshed.
Yeah, Piggy's going to make a little trip to the woodshed, wood chips, whatever. 12 hamburger patties, $21. I just make my own hamburger patties. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Kroger. It is an awesome store. You can get really good meats and stuff there, and you can get stuff that you can't find at other places. It's just, it's got to the point I can't hardly afford Kroger. I barely afford to buy anything at Walmart. I mean, it's just prices keep going up and keep going up and keep going up. And Publix, I mean, y'all, I was amazed. That's only the second time I've ever been into a Publix grocery store. And that place, it was so clean. The shelves were stocked. I don't think there was anything they didn't have. Everything was stocked and fronted. They had an amazing meat counter in the back where they do cut to order meats, and they had fresh fish and seafood. I was like, oh my goodness gracious. I told Piggy, I said, we're going to have to come here and buy us some fish. Yeah, it's expensive, but fish is going to be expensive no matter where you buy it. And it ain't that far.
Everything is going to be expensive no matter where you buy it anymore. Everybody just got to get used to that.
Yeah. That's what I try to do, Misplaced Country Girl. I try to buy stuff that's on sale as far as meats and stuff. And Linda, $5.99 a pound. That's about right for a lot of stuff. I looked at chicken legs and chicken thighs. I can normally buy them for anywhere from 59 to 79 cents a pound, and they were up almost $2 a pound. Pooch, I guarantee you, if I could do it, I would. I truly would. What I want to do, if I ever have the money and have the freezer space to do it, I want to buy a cow and have it butchered, and buy a hog and have it butchered, and raise my own chickens. That's just what I want to do. That's what Piggy and I are going to have to do, Anita. We're going to have to start clipping coupons and doing things like that, because I joined that Publix club, and I saw where they have their sales, and they do other things.
You might stand up and stand back. Show them this is why I don't. A few comments here.
So your chickens stop laying, they're going to be chicken and dumplings?
That's it.
Piggy making this right here for a friend of ours, y'all. Ooh, but I don't want to pull that out, Piggy.
It's all right, I'll find it.
I don't know if y'all can see it. How big it is? This ain't big, y'all. It probably will take up the whole screen.
It's a little over 20 by 24 right now.
Let me do it this way.
Got to go that way a little bit.
Which way? That way.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that'll fill the screen. No, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep, got the wrong way this time. We got the TV on so I can see what I'm doing, y'all. It's filling the screen. Y'all, that's a big thing. I can't get it all in the screen.
That's what I've been working on the last 3 days.
Thank you, Poppy. It is. It's pretty. He's making it for a friend of ours' grandbaby.
Thank you. So these are the two colors I'm going to make a border up for it.
Now, these right here are the colors he's going to use as the border to go around it. Now, he's got dark blue, gray, and burgundy there, and this is white and teal, and these are going to be, or turquoise or something anyway. I know it's one of them colors. And that's going to be the border. Went to Publix and got it. Nita, we're going to have to try that. We're going to have to try them sales and coupons, because I tell you what, it's something that when it comes to grocery shopping, I got to have my groceries. If I don't have groceries, I don't have a channel. So,
Misplaced Country Girl, what does that remind you of?
Piggy made that Fish in the Dream. He crochets. Yeah. I helped him pick out the border colors, but other than that, he does the work. He does crochet work.
I took Buddy showing some of the other stuff I've done.
How about I just go right here and show you some?
Well, I didn't know where you had it all.
Yeah, these are the newest ones that he's made. I'm collecting them up so I can wash them for another giveaway. It may be a while. I think I showed you these before. These are the red, white, and blue ones. I've got a set of 4 of these.
I think I've already got those earmarked.
Yeah. I think Piggy was going to be able to give them away. Then I got a set of 3 of these. I think these are pink and black. Like I said, he does good work, and these are thick. Miss Joy can tell you these things are thick because she's got some of them. And this one is pink and turquoise, or pink, white, and turquoise, or something like that. I think, or it might be green. I don't know what colors they are. I just know he's got them. And there's a set of 4 of those. And like I said, he makes them. I collect them, and I wash them up, and some of them we give away. Some of them, anybody wants, we'll sell them. Some of them.
Folks, I'm not able to do a whole lot. I mean, y'all see some examples of some projects I've done and everything, but that takes up a very little amount of my time comparatively. Most of the time I'm just sitting here. And the crochet gives me something to do while I'm just sitting here, and it helps keep my hands moving.
Yeah, because with the nerve damage, if he doesn't keep his hands moving, they can stiffen up on him.
If I don't keep me moving.
Yeah, he has to keep going. So that's just one of the ways he piddles a lot. And we're going to be doing a video here soon of him doing it's called like a creeling rack for him. It's to put his yarn on so that he can crochet, and he can have it wound up, and he doesn't have to worry about fooling with it out of a box or off the table. He'll have a place to put it.
It's based off the Bee Machine Creel Rack. Anybody that's worked in carpet mills or yarn mills might recognize the concept.
Yeah. Oh my! Y'all crack me up in comments. Y'all really do. Thank you, Linda. Piggy does good work. He really does. I've got such a stack of those things back there in the kitchen. Well, y'all, it's a little after 8 o'clock, but you know me, I'm going to go ahead and go until everybody says I don't want to be here. And
yeah, y'all won't keep on hanging out. She's got more questions.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of questions.
We got off on a tangent. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Piggy's is from where he had neck surgery, Georgia. He had that in December 2015. They took out 3 discs and had to replace them. They were shattered. The way they described it said enlarged, calcified, shattered. And it was down into his spinal column.
There were shards from it in my spinal column, floating around the spinal fluid, sawing on my spinal cord.
Yeah. And the thing about this, the doctor told me flat out, he'll do what he could. And the doctor truly did not expect Piggy to get up or to make it off the operating table, and he did. Then when he came in to see him, he did not expect Piggy to be able to move from the neck down, and he was wiggling his toes and moving his left arm.
Doc told me when I told the doc, I said, "Doc, you can't tell me you didn't save my life." Doc told me, he said, "All I did was clean it up."
Yeah, the electric shock pain. Piggy feels pain like all the time. Yeah, Linda, the vineyard is going live right now. If anybody wants to go over there, y'all free to go over there.
If y'all want to go on over, y'all go ahead. Ain't gonna hurt our feelings, huh? We understand.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has channels they watch.
If everybody pops out, we might come over and join.
Yeah, I know that we sometimes try to catch up with Brian on Wednesday nights when he goes live. Unless, it just depends on if I'm feeling like what I feel like watching. Sometimes I'll watch LG Bass on Doc Tales, and sometimes we might hit up the Vineyard Farmhouse.
It just depends on y'all. If y'all want to go on over there, we'll come join you.
That's fine, Joy. Y'all go ahead and y'all enjoy yourselves, hon.
We love y'all too, Joy and Scott.
Yeah, we do. We love y'all. But like I said, yeah, anybody that feels or needs to go somewhere, please don't think I'm going to get upset with y'all, because I'm not. Because I know we're the same way. If we need to be somewhere, we go where we have to go.
If you have niceness about you to just pop in just to say hi, and that's all you got time for. Shoot, that's fine too. Y'all ain't obligated to stay the whole time.
That's it. Yep, Pooch, and we'll be there. You know that.
You know it.
Yeah, Pooch has got a sweetheart of a wife. He's
Ain't
pretty.
She, though?
His pretty is something else. She is so sweet.
She is to him what you are to me.
Oh. Well, like I said, I got another trivia question. If anybody wants to answer, that's fine. You know, if y'all don't, that's fine too. This is how long did the first ever Thanksgiving celebration last? Yeah, we definitely be in there thirsty for Pooch.
Well, yeah.
All right, Kathy, you got to mow the yard. You got to mow the yard, honey. That's just it. Hey, Tish. Oh, thank you.
Poochie's Purdy come to see us.
She did.
How you doing, Miss Lady?
For y'all that don't know, Tish, Ross, and family, that's Pooch's wife. And
that's Poochie's Purdy.
Yes, and she works with him making the T-shirts and stuff that he does.
And if y'all get a chance to see her, y'all understand why he calls her his Purdy.
Poppy and Anita both got it on 3 days. Yes, that's how long the first Thanksgiving lasted, was 3 days. Can y'all imagine that? Ooh, Lord have mercy. But sometimes I think ours lasts that long too. Time you have to, well, longer really, time you cook the food, get everything set up. And then time you eat it, then you have to clean up. I swear mine lasts a good 5, 6, 7, 8 days.
Oh, she said she just subscribed too.
Yeah, that's what she said. She just subscribed to me.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yes.
Awesome sauce.
We like subscribers. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Making sure I ain't lost no comments, y'all. I'm bad about missing comments.
I ain't too much help right now because I've been fiddling with this yard.
That's okay. Piggy's got things Piggy does. He does talk, mention everybody on comments when he can. And I think he likes the lives too because he don't have to worry about typing. He can talk.
That's it. That's exactly right.
Oh, y'all, I'm so proud. Piggy's Piddles is up to, last I looked, he has 74 or 75. I know he hit 75 subscribers. Mike Fishing Home highlighted him last night. And P went from 68 subscribers up to 75. And I'll tell you, I'm so proud because I'm proud of Piggy. I'm proud of his videos. I don't get to put as much time into editing his as I do my own.
Actually, they're her videos because it's her channel. I just provide content because I didn't want to mess with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Brian at Wonder Arts was the one who suggested I do a channel and everything. I didn't really want to mess with it. Alyne said she'd do it. So all I got to do is provide content. She helps me with some of that. Everything. That gives her 2 channels, makes it her business. Gives me a video library if I want to go back and see something I've done and see how I can improve on it, see how messed up I did it the first time.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, if Piggy goes live, it'll be his choice. I know.
In a way, this is kind of Piggy being able to go live on her live.
Without being in front of the camera.
That's it.
That's the thing. He didn't really want to be in front of the camera to go live. He doesn't mind talking, but,
I talk your ear out.
Misplaced Country Girl, I know if you have 50 subscribers, you can go live on YouTube and don't have to worry about using StreamYard or another service. I am so proud of Piggy.
I don't know why, folks.
Anita, I think you did subscribe once before, but YouTube has a habit of removing people. I'm just going to put it that way. They do. I've subscribed to channels.
Car if you don't maintain it.
Yeah. Yeah. When you subscribe, it suggested that you at least watch a video, whether it's a short or whatever, like and make a comment, and it usually locks in your subscription. And I know YouTube don't like people to talk about subscriptions and other things, but you know what? How are you supposed to gain viewership if you don't let people know is what I want to know. I mean, you got to get it out there somehow or another. Piggy is not, I mean, he is that way. He will talk to a lot of people, and he'll talk to perfect strangers. But he's also kind of introverted in a way in that I will talk to more people than he will, and I don't talk to a lot of people. But it's just, it has to, I mean, there has to be something that he feels before he talks to somebody like that.
Oh, I'll do, you know, kind of how's the weather type conversation.
Yeah.
With anybody. But, you know, when it comes down to the nitty gritty, get serious about certain things and all like that, yeah, I got to know where your mind is at.
That's it. And Piggy is, I mean, he, like I said, I think we're both kind of particular. And I'll be honest, the reason I am the way I am is because my mom, she never met a stranger. And I've got an aunt that has never met a stranger. So, I mean, it's a case of, you know, I was raised with my mom talking to everybody. I was sitting in the doctor's office with my mama one day. Now, I have never been squeamish about talking about my weight. I mean, I was always a very large person. And at the time, I weighed around 286 pounds. But we were in the doctor's office. My mama was talking to a perfect stranger. I'd never met this woman before, never saw this woman before. First time I'd ever seen her. And my mama looks at me. She said, "How much do you weigh?" I just kind of looked at her. I said, "None of your business." "Well, I'm just talking to you. I don't care." I said, "You know, tell her how much you weigh, but it ain't none of nobody's business how much I weigh. If I want somebody to know, I'll tell them."
That's it. Kind of like that place we saw out there called Out of Area.
Yeah.
Somebody asked where you live, we'd say, "Out of Area."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but where do you live? Out of Area. There's literally a place out there called Out of Area.
Yeah. Piggy and I like looking at homes and looking at houses and stuff. And we come across one. It was in Out of Area, Texas. And I told Piggy, I said, I would love to live in a place like that for the simple reason somebody says, "Where do you live?"
The house that was there.
Oh, the house was beautiful, y'all. It really was. But and it's kind of like an old farmhouse style, but it was a beautiful home.
I'll guarantee you it's from the 1800s.
Yeah, but I told Piggy, I said, I would love to live in a place like that because somebody said, "Where do you live?" I say, "Out of Area." "No, I mean, what town do you live in? You know, where do you live? I know you're out of area." I said, "No, I'm out of area." "Well, how do you get there?" "Down the road." I mean, really, people?
And I told her, I said, out of area is out of reach because we got something we don't want to be within reach of.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Fish in the Drain. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't want to be on camera. Yeah, Anita, I think I'm an introverted extrovert instead of an extroverted introvert. Because if I can be by myself with a good book, when I can read, if you know, I'm fine. I don't have to be around people. But when I'm around people, I like to talk and get to know you.
Yeah. Nina, you know how I can be if I get around you and I get comfortable around you. But I think you've also seen me around those I'm not too comfortable with.
Yeah.
So I go from there.
Yeah. Yeah, Misplaced Control. Like I said, I don't have a problem talking about my weight. I'm very proud of how much I weigh today. And even then, it didn't bother me. It's just the fact that it caught me off guard with my mama wanting to tell somebody how much I weighed. But at my highest weight, I was at a little over 300 pounds. I don't know exactly how much because when I weighed at my highest, I was at 297. But I know that your weight fluctuates on a day-to-day basis. And when I saw that 297, I broke down and I cried because I never wanted to hit the 300 mark. That was just me. Now, I had a best friend when I lived in Alabama that has since passed away. You know, she was a very large lady. But she's also one of the sweetest ladies you'd ever meet. But so I don't judge people by how much they weigh because I know people have reasons and have issues that can cause that. Me personally, I was molested when I was a kid, and it was by my stepdad. And it kind of caused me to tend to hold a lot of stuff in. I ate for comfort. If I got upset, I ate. Anything, that I needed comfort for, it was always food. And that's how I turned to things for comfort and for reassurance was food. And when my mom passed away in 2010, and I reached my highest weight, I also became suicidal. I contemplated suicide. And I knew I needed help. God laid it on my heart that I needed help. So I went to have myself committed, and they didn't have any beds available, but they made me sign a paper stating that I would go and talk to someone before I made any plans to do anything. And my next door neighbor at that time was a counselor, and I was able to talk to her some. And then they got me set up with a psychiatrist, and I talked to him and talked to a therapist there at the office. And it come down to the root cause of all of my problems, of what I was feeling and what I was going through, was what happened to me when I was a kid, when I was molested. And once I was able to voice that and say, hey, this happened to me, this is who did it, I was able to take control of my life at that point. I was on medication for a while. I am a major depressive, but I am not on medication for it. I do have depressed moments, but I work through them. And after I was able to admit all that is when I was able to start letting go. I didn't eat for comfort. I didn't eat just to be eating. I ate when I needed to eat because my body needed it. And I started losing weight. And I lost, from 2011 until 2012, I lost 100 pounds.
Then she met me.
And then I met Piggy. And I was diagnosed with cancer. So they told me to keep my weight where it was or gain a little. So I balanced it out. I went from 197 to 215, 220. And now I'm down to 155. But, that's a lot to deal with over 40 something years. And so, I don't hesitate now to say what happened to me.
That's why I tell folks.
Okay, Linda, you have a good evening, hon.
That's why I tell folks. I didn't have a counselor. I had to discover all mine on my own. Me and God. And I started facing the things and questioning the things that I remembered and doing everything. I've come across and discovered a lot of facts, evidences, and reasons for a lot of things about me. But there was a period when I was able to really explore that, all of that. And I finally realized, I like me.
Yeah, that's it. You have to like yourself before anybody else can like you. Thank you, Coach. Yeah, we love you too. We definitely do. Yeah, Misplaced Country Girl, you've done good, hon. Started out at 275, got down to 172, went back up to 205 during the holidays, back down to 195. Just, if you want to lose more, just keep at it. That's all I can tell you, because the one thing that really helped me lose weight is I stopped drinking sodas. I didn't drink any.
Yeah.
Fish in the drink.
Drink a lot of ice water.
Yeah, fish in the drink, thank you. There's no reason to be sorry, because if what I went through, if I did not go through it, I would not be the person I am today.
That's it.
So given the opportunity to go back and change things, I wouldn't change anything, because I wouldn't be me. Anita, I know, honey. I know exactly what you've been through.
Anita understands. We know.
Yeah, Anita definitely knows. And you're right. The fat is an insulation to keep people at bay. And, there's a lot that happens.
It's a box to hide in.
Yeah.
That's what you did. And it's common among those who have experienced what you have.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Tish. Yeah. I got to the point that I don't mind sharing what happened to me, because there are so many people out there that have experienced similar or worse. And what happened to me, it could have been worse. But I'm just so thankful it wasn't. And when I hear people talk about, well, I do this because this happened to me. No, you don't have to. You can overcome. You can be a survivor. You don't have to be a victim all your life.
That's it.
You know, that's the mentality people beat into, saying we've done this to you, you've done this, and you have to live this way, you have to do this, you have to accept this. No, you don't. You don't have to be a victim. If something bad happens to you, pick up yourself, brush yourself off, and grow. Grow from the lesson that you've learned. That's what happened.
Don't let it beat you and be what people might expect you to become because of it.
Yeah, don't give that person free rent in your head for what they did, because that's all you're doing. You keep beating yourself up because of what happened, and you're giving that person that abused you, beat you, whatever, free rent in your head and in your life, and letting them control you even after, all that time they're gone.
You give that person eternal victory.
Yeah. Hi, Marion. But yeah, sorry I got off on that tangent and everything. But
Eastman, how you doing?
But like I said, I don't mind sharing, like I said, my testimony page, because that is my testimony in life. I've been through a lot, but what I've been through is not near as bad as a lot of people have been through. And I'm not going to claim it as I'm a survivor. I'm a fighter. And I'm not going to be anybody's victim. I'm not going to be anybody's victim for the rest of my life. I'm not giving them free rent in my head. My stepdad's dead and gone. He's the one that did it. He and one other person, they're both dead and gone. And why should I give them free rent in my head when they're no longer here and I know where they are? I mean, literally, I know where they are. And because I was there when my stepdad died. Everybody has things that have happened to them in their past or happened that have affected them in some way or another. My thing about life is this: accept yourself for who you are. Love yourself like you. Whether anybody else likes you or loves you, love yourself and like yourself. Because if you don't, who will?
That's it.
I had to learn that. I was in my 20s, well, probably even my 30s, when it finally dawned on me that, if I can't be happy with who I am, how can I expect somebody else to be happy with me? And that's just the life right there, people. If you are not happy with who you are, where you are, and what you're doing, do not expect anybody else to walk into your life and make you happy, because they can't do it. All they can do is their best at loving you and being there with you, but they can't not make you happy. You can be happy with them, and here I go again preaching, y'all.
Hey. Preach.
Yeah. Dr. Dad. Yeah.
Somebody needs to hear it.
Oh, wow. Misplaced Country Girl, I feel your pain, honey. I don't have any kids, and I'll never know that pain. But just know that, you've done good. You have. So, it's hard.
You can take something like that and say, okay, that happened.
Yeah.
I ain't going to let it beat me. I'm going to still go walk on and be who I am.
Yep.
Then you beat it.
Well, y'all, I just saw that Backwoods Mindset has gone live. I don't know when he went live. I'm going to stay on for about 8 more minutes, give it an hour and a half tonight. And I thank y'all for being in here with me. I don't know why I went off on this night. I don't know if somebody needed to hear it.
Somebody needed to hear it.
Or if maybe somebody down the road who watches a replay of this needs to hear it.
All that's kind of like why,
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I say, don't tell me who you were. Show me who you are.
That's it. Because, I'm not the person I was a year ago. I'm not the person I was 10 years ago. And I'm definitely not the person I was 30 years ago.
Amen.
I've learned from my mistakes in life. I've grown. And I'm sure every one of y'all have too. Anytime something happens, you learn, you grow, and you become a better person for what you've experienced. And I try to live by that attitude. I try to be a better person every day. I might not always succeed, but I try, y'all.
Take that hit and say, oh, dang, that hurt.
Yeah.
And sit there and work out the soreness and get back up and go on.
I'm sitting here, like I said, I know I got off on my rant of preaching. I didn't mean to do that, but like I said, sometimes you just have to go with the flow on things.
That's it. God talking to somebody.
Yeah. Looks like we got 6 minutes left, y'all. I'm going to do at least one more, maybe 2 more trivia questions real quick. This is a good one right here. How'd you? Oh, okay. Jesus, thank you all for sharing. Yeah. Somebody need to hear it. And like I said, I don't know who needs to hear my testimony. I don't know who needs to hear what I went through, but they might be experiencing it. Know somebody that is going through it or has gone through it and needs, to hear those words. But I know a lot of people who have been through what I've been through, and it, like I said, even worse.
And he made her strong enough to talk about it so that maybe somebody else can benefit.
True. That's it right there. All right, y'all. Here's my next trivia question. Like I said, I got a few minutes left before I sign off. How many cans of soda or /cola does the average American drink every year? And y'all, I'm telling you right now, I ain't average.
I sure ain't. I don't drink that stuff no more.
Yeah, it does put life in perspective, George Ray. It really does. Like I said, I see people that have gone through a lot of stuff, and I watch videos and people talk about what they've been through and why they do the things they do. I'm sorry. Just because you had a rough life doesn't give you the right to be mean, ugly, and bitter towards everybody else.
That's it.
Yep, Marion, God will use it for good. Learn an opportunity, allow it to mold you and shape you and make you stronger and make you a better person. That's it, Anita, in a nutshell right there. Judy, 300's a little low. Misplaced Country Girl, 2551's a little high. Poppy, 348, nope, that's a little low. Fishing the Dream, 750 is a little bit high. 250 cans a year. Nope, that's a little low too, Paige. Like I said, I'm not average because I might drink one bottle of soda about every 3 months. Oh, that was very close, Tracy. Tracy said 575. That's very, very close. A little bit low, but very close.
No, nope. Paige, I know what you like, right? That's our good too.
Yeah, Misplaced Country Girl, it's not 1,000. That's a little high. 600. Let me see who said that. Poppy the Good Troll, 600. Yep. The average person drinks 600 cans of soda a year. And that's on average, a little less than 2 a day. But still, that's a lot of soda, y'all. It really is. A lot of soda. And there was a time when I could say I probably drank twice that much, but I don't know more. Because when I stopped drinking sodas and went to drinking nothing but water, now I didn't change my eating habits. I just cut out the sodas. That's when I lost that 100 pounds. But it also caused me to eat less. Strawberry rhubarb soda. It sounds pretty good. Well, you gonna like Money's video, Pooch. All I can tell you. Yeah. Yeah. If I drink a soda, it tends to be grape or orange, unless I'm eating Chinese food, and then sometimes I'll get Dr. Pepper. But usually if we eat out, I'll drink sweet tea. Wobble Pops. That's a good name for them, Wobble Pops. Yeah.
I like that.
Man, that's funny.
That's never. I have to use that.
Okay. Okay, I got one more Thanksgiving question. No, it ain't Thanksgiving, but I come across a lot of Thanksgiving trivia.
Thanksgiving is her favorite holiday.
Y'all, it is. I love Thanksgiving. Hey, Woman Outdoors.
Woman Outdoors.
Yeah, LB comes in just a few minutes before I'm getting ready to go off, but I do have another trivia question for everybody. Like I said, Coke and popcorn. I like buttermilk. I do. I like to sit and eat popcorn, drink a glass of buttermilk. That's so good. My aunt and uncle did that too.
Her and my daddy would have got along real good. My daddy loved his buttermilk.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Misplaced Country Girl. my aunt that passed away in 2012, that was my mama's baby sister. She died the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It was on my cousin. I have a cousin who has twin daughters. It was on their birthday that she passed away. And I guess it makes Thanksgiving hard for the rest of the family, but we knew she didn't have a lot of time. And I was able to spend Thanksgiving with her that year. And that was the first time she didn't cook Thanksgiving dinner. It was cooked for her. And I've got pictures of her, and I've showed them to Piggy. And he told me, he said, you can tell she was tired and ready to go. She really was. Buttermilk and cornbread. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah. But, you know.
Yeah, I bet you and my daddy would have got along real good too.
Yeah. Yeah. LB, my aunt, she wanted to be here for her grandchildren's birth. In 2011, I'm thinking it was 2011, her daughter had a little girl. She lived 4 days and passed away. And my cousin was pregnant with twin boys when my aunt passed away. The doctors told her that if she had chemo and radiation, she had a mass in her neck area. She had a mass in her side and a mass in her groin. So she had, 3 different types of cancer. But they told her she went through chemo, went through radiation. She probably lived, she could live up to 6 months. There was no guarantee. But she passed away within 4 or 5 weeks of being diagnosed. She was diagnosed in late September, early October 2012, and she died at the end of November. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing I don't know that I can deal with is having a child go before me. I really don't. I know I had a cousin, my Aunt Ruthie, the one that passed away, her oldest daughter, which is her middle child, she passed away in 2016 on my mama's birthday. And then my cousin here in Georgia, the daughter of the aunt that I stayed with, her daughter passed away last August. And she just turned 31. She died 2 weeks to the day after her birthday. She just turned 31, and she died on her brother's birthday. And she had a little boy that was 3 years old. He just turned 4 a few weeks ago. So, I mean, it's rough. It really is rough. Yep. Anita's been through it. She understands too, y'all.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm over my 8:30 mark. So let me get a question in real quick, and then we'll see if I get off here. Says, what was the Guinness World Record for the heaviest Thanksgiving turkey? So,
Piggy. Piggy.
Now, how much did the heaviest Thanksgiving turkey weigh? And that's according to Guinness Book of World Records.
Piggy.
Yeah. It's. I tell you, I didn't mean for this to be a somber occasion. I try to keep it uplifted, but we've all been through things in life.
You know what? It's not somber. When you talk about things you've been through and get other people to open up out of their shells to talk about something. Because when you start opening up and start talking about things and getting it out, that's when the healing starts. Because that's like taking and digging out a splinter that's festering up. You start talking about it, you're starting to dig that splinter out and get the infection out.
That's it. You start healing.
And start healing.
All right, y'all. Misplaced Country Girl, no, it is not 45 pounds. Judy is not 35. Fishing the Dream, not 30. Anita, it is not 34. Y'all are all a little bit low.
All right, that turkey that big?
I'll give y'all a little bit of information about this turkey. This turkey was named Tyson. And he was raised by a gentleman named Philip Cook of Leecroft Turkeys Limited in England. And once y'all guess the weight, I will tell you how much this turkey sold for at auction. Now, Tracy, 40 is a little bit low. Fishing the Dream 62 is a little bit low.
Dang. How big was his turkey?
No, Mary, that's still a little bit low, hon.
You sure it wasn't a piggy?
I'm sure it wasn't a piggy. This was put in the Guinness Book of World Records in 1989. Tracy Phillips, 72 is still low. Misplaced Country Girl, 75 is low.
All right.
Anita, no, honey, it ain't 48. Full Blown Country, 88 pounds. You're just a touch high. It was 86 pounds, y'all. This is a turkey. And it sold for $6,692 at auction.
Woo!
An 86-pound turkey. And I looked it up just to see what the information on it was. No, Misplaced Country Girl, it was 86 pounds, hon. But
86 pounds might well be 90, close enough.
yeah, well, she put 100 too. Yeah, it's close. But there was two different things of information on it. The one I read said they didn't know if it was actually eat for Thanksgiving, and the next one I saw said that it had been sold at auction, told how much it was sold for, and that it was a Thanksgiving dinner. And I bet it was a Thanksgiving dinner.
I bet it fed a lot of folks.
Can y'all imagine an 86-pound turkey? Goodness gracious. That's big.
They had to cook on an open fire. It wouldn't have fit in an oven.
It had to have been a special oven to cook it in, that's for sure.
I'm saying.
I'm not real big on turkey either, Full Blown Country. I prefer chicken. I do. Now, I will eat turkey, don't get me wrong.
Turkey good, but chicken is Piggy's favorite.
Yeah. Piggy likes turkey, likes chicken. I like ham.
Well, now I gotta say ham.
Ham good too. That's right,
Chicken's
Fixing
more
Dreams.
affordable, so I go for it more.
Fixing Dreams said that one big oven. I said, yeah, it had to be a big oven to cook that big old turkey.
I'm saying.
But I have had some really good turkey. And the best way I've ever had turkey, and Piggy will probably be shocked when I say this simply because of who it was. But my uncle, Walter, he fixed a turkey for Thanksgiving one year. Yeah. And he seasoned it really well. And he took some beer and poured over that turkey. And he basted it in that beer and butter and other seasonings that he had in there.
That fool actually knew how to do something right.
He knew how to cook that turkey. Now, that was back when he would drink a beer every now and then. But once he stopped drinking, he wouldn't use beer on food. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't drink beer. But I'll cook with it. The alcohol cooks off. See,
I'll be honest with y'all, I don't like beer. But it will take some edge off some pain.
Yeah.
And I have discovered that beer is actually better for you than a soda.
Oh, yeah.
Blew my mind.
Yeah, I put butter. If I'm cooking a turkey, I'll smother that sucker in butter, lather it down, and put my seasonings on it. I even lift the skin and put the butter underneath the skin on the meat itself. And then I will slow cook it all night long and roast it that way. That's just me. I love it. But I also, like I said, given the choice, I would put a beer on it. I haven't in recent years, but I would. I know you don't, but you drink cold snacks. That's a big difference in beer. But yeah.
Yeah, Pooch, one day, man, you gonna get together and have a couple cold snacks.
Yeah, the Piggy likes my dressing that I make for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
And he likes my sweet potato casserole.
Oh, man.
And he likes my cranberry gelatin salad that I make.
You gonna make it where I'm gonna have something to eat after we're done.
Yeah, well, I got them.
And I ain't even hungry.
I am. I'm fixing to go make some either make nachos or eat leftovers from yesterday. One of the two.
Nachos sound good.
Yeah. But yeah. Here I am talking about food, making myself hungry. And I said I was going to get off at 8:30. It's 8:38. So I'll give it another 2 minutes, make it an even 40. Beer can chicken, Wobble Pops. You know, I've never made a beer can chicken. But I know John Wiggs keeps trying to get me to do one. I might have to make one for him one of these days, just see how it does. But we shall see. We shall see.
As long as you do it with Pooch's #1 favorite and some of that rub.
Well, if I can find a can of it. Nacho making such. Well, I hope you enjoy the nachos because I tell you what, those were so good. I love homemade nachos, especially with the jalapeno peppers in. Oh my goodness gracious! Tequila chicken. I'm not big on tequila. I mean, I'd try it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't drink it.
Tequila before I would shine.
Oh, I ain't drinking no more moonshine. That's just nasty. Oh, no.
At least tequila is alcohol.
Yeah.
Shine might be alcohol, but it's more akin to kerosene.
I start to say, don't you mean shine is kerosene? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's more akin to kerosene than it is alcohol.
Nita makes oyster dressing.
I never had no oyster dressing.
That'd be good. I know that oyster dressing is also a New England thing. I'm studying, reading recipes. I know that it's made a lot in New England.
But we ain't got Michelle in here. Tell us about it.
Well, Nita knows how to make oyster dressing. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I have no doubt.
Yeah.
Nita knows how to make a lot of good stuff.
Bourbon smoked chicken. Yeah, I bet all that would be good. But all that. I just don't have a lot of alcohol here at the house. I mean, I would have to go out and buy stuff. And if I'm going to buy anything, I'm going to buy me a big old bottle of vodka and make me some homemade vanilla flavor or vanilla extract. Order me some vanilla beans and get me some vodka and make me some vanilla extract. I don't blame you, George. Now, like I said, I don't mind cooking with beer. I'm not going to drink it, but I'll cook with it.
No, Miss Bates, country girl, we ain't got the bourbon.
George, I said he'd rather drink it. Oh,
Lord have mercy, full blown. Don't never crack a cap of that around me. I'll probably puke.
Peggy gets sick at the smell of that stuff.
Someday I'll tell you the reason why.
Yeah, Biggie just don't do the Jim Bang. It's not. Well, y'all, it's 8:41. I said 8:40. I said 8:30. But I'm going to call it a night, y'all. I'm getting hungry. Going to go fix us a bite to eat. I have enjoyed this evening. And whoever needed to hear what I was saying, I hope it helps. And if anybody needs to tell anybody something, they have a problem, so hey, check out this video, listen to what she's been through, listen to her advice.
Main thing to all that is just face what it was.
Yeah.
Confront it. Talk about it.
Fishing the dream.
You talk about it, you get it out, you face it.
Yeah.
It starts losing its power.
Fishing the dream. I can't do Jack Daniels. My daddy, well, my stepdad and my mom, they took me through the Jack Daniels distillery in Lynchburg when I was a kid. And I went through and I saw how that stuff was made and that sour mash. I like to have died. It was so nasty. Walked there. I said, what if somebody puked in that vat? Would they even know? Because that's all it looked like. It was nasty.
All it smelled like probably too.
It stunk. It was that corn mash and it stunk. But that was just me as a kid. And now as an adult, I still don't like to smell Jack Daniels. But, I just think it's funny. But for those that like it, please enjoy it. I don't want to tell anybody you have to do this, you have to do that. I'm not telling anybody.
And like the word said, all things in moderation.
Yeah, all things in moderation.
All things.
So if you want to have a little glass, little sip every now and then, that's your business. Y'all are grown people. All I can say is, Georgia, if you ever make it to the United States to visit, make sure you go to Lynchburg, Tennessee, and go through the Jack Daniels distillery. When I was a kid, they used to have a little dispenser. It looked like one of those gumball machines. Only they dispense shots of whiskey. I don't know if they still do that. Take into account, I was 7, 8, 9, 10 years old at that time. So we're looking at 42 years ago on the outset. And they used to have them little bitty shot dispensers where they would, you get a little shot of whiskey, a little plastic cup, and like a shot cup. And only adults were allowed to do that. My mama didn't do it, and I didn't do it. But I did drink some of that spring water, y'all. That spring water was good. Well, I've never been drunk per se, but I have been tipsy. Piggy says I was drunk one time. I don't know. All I know is I went to sleep and I slept good.
I'm an old Marine. I think I know what drunk is.
But I didn't get drunk on beer. If that tells you
It
anything.
wasn't beer.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. Do you consider them flavored beers beer? You know, like in watermelon flavored drinks, and
That's a wine cooler type thing.
that was what it was. It was one of them watermelon flavored things in a big bottle, 22-ounce bottle. 22-ounce bottle knocked me on my bottom.
The amount of alcohol that's in a beer is about the amount of alcohol that used to be in the wine back in the days of Jesus. Those wine coolers are the same way.
Well, full blown country. I was sitting in my living room when I drank it, so I didn't have to worry about nobody else driving. Like I said, I don't drink a lot. I'll occasionally have an adult beverage. I found some little pina colada mixer thingies that's already got the alcohol in them at the grocery store. And you put them in the freezer and let them sit for a few hours. You take them out, put them in your glass, and you drink them. And then I got one called Jamaica Miss Smile or something. That was nasty. But pina colada was good. I like coconut and pineapple anyway.
Made her sleep good.
Oh, yeah, I slept good.
So,
Okay.
it can have some benefits.
Well, y'all, it's 8:45. I'm definitely getting off this time. Have a good evening. Bye, y'all. We love y'all.